to move it and you don't need. Oh, get your lay and I find my way. I'm a shield inside and love me. Oh, get your lay and my ghost on me. Cause I'm moving and so come me. I got CK, I got CK, I got CK. Oh, I got CK, I got CK, I got CK. Engines grind through smoke and sin. Steel against flesh, we always win. Oil and blood ignite as one. The war machine has just begun. Every chill, locked and loaded. smoke and sin. Steel against flesh, we always win. Oil and blood ignite as one. The war machine has just begun. Heavy chill, locked and loaded.
Good evening. My name is Brown6299 and I bring you DMT Round 2 Zulu Squad Recons / RDG versus the 48th in the Sherman Group. Now, this is the week 2 for these two teams. It's going to be very interesting to see how they both do uh, and how they set each other up. Let's just have a quick look at roughly where they are in the tables. So RDG / ZSR have won one of their games, and so has 48th. 48th, ideally, for them to get into the top 4, they need to win this, get some good combat scores and cap weight. Likewise, for RDG, they also need to win this to stay in the top 4 and also get some good combat scores to push them to the top of the table. So let's just have a recap of the rules for those of you that haven't seen a DMT match before. The DMT match is a tank only competition. They can only use medium or recon tanks. There's no restriction on how many of either. So they could have 4 mediums or they could run with 4 recons. So it's really down to them on how they set it up for themselves, which makes everything so much more interesting. Yesterday, my last night's stream, I saw quite a few recon tanks around the map, which isn't always that known. So yeah, it was interesting to see how they utilised them. The match doesn't start until 1 hour and 15, so we've got a little bit of time. So I'll continue talking, keep boring you, because why not? So continuing on with the rules. So tank commanders cannot leave their tanks. They can have any seat in that tank, but they can't leave. Any crew can sit anywhere in the tank as well, but they can get out to do repairs, and also, yeah, they can get out to do repairs, but what they can't do is go out the tank to start spotting. They can't use the new technician class, that is banned, because obviously building repair stations could be deemed as a little bit unfair. Commander, there is one commander in each team. He can use recon planes anywhere on the map. He can use 2 precision strikes. He can use the encourage. He can swap resources if he needs to, and spawn tanks. Any other abilities he can't use. He has to remain in the HQ unless transporting guys back up to their tank. So if someone's been out repairing the tank and they get killed, he can transport them back up to their tank, but only using either a jeep or a truck. So yeah, they sit back and relax. They put their feet up. What other little things? They until 1 hour and 15, they cannot cross this line. So the second grid square. Same for the opposite sides. And these 2 lines are in play during the game. So, for example, the Axis can't go over the Allies' second grid square, and likewise the Allies can't come over to the Axis. So it gives a nice area where they can sit, they can play. They can't shoot any unactive vehicles that are sat in HQs. If you can see it, or you can get sniped on, you can't do that. So yeah, this period now is designed for them to build all their nodes, make sure they've got the amount of resources coming in, and also it gives them time to spawn what vehicles they may need. You can get all 4 medium tanks spawned and deployed to the second line before the theoretical wall drop. So that's going to have a look at the point, and I will talk through what I would expect to see. That's going to have a look. So the midpoint is southern edge. As you can see, it is a very open area. There isn't a lot of places you can hide. Obviously you've got this building here, but again either side of it is very open. They have to be very wary of that. I mentioned it a lot yesterday. The main focus needs to be on holding this midpoint or capping this midpoint, because you get points for every 30 seconds, I think it is, you hold it, or every minute you hold it you get a certain amount of points, and that all builds up your score at the end. So it's not all about killing tanks. There is a lot of strategy into this. So it'd be very interesting to see how they do it. And also, if they cap it, there are lots of little places and little hiding spots you can sit and literally just snipe people back. Which can be very frustrating when it's happening against you. But for a team that's showing dominance, you would kind of expect that. So this point, it's actually quite even on distance wise. However, the Allies have gotten a lot easier route in because they can go straight up this red road, whereas for the Axis coming down, they've got to battle these buildings. But again, all they need to do is get into the 4 grid squares, into that capping sector. It'd be interesting to see whether we'll get any flanks either side. I saw some really good flanks over the weekends from teams literally coming in and just disrupting. Again, it'll be very interesting to see whether we see any of that. And I think that's kind of everything that I need to cover. I'm really looking forward to this game. I think it should be a very strong, solid game. So yeah, we shall see how it all goes. We have got 6 minutes, so I will just put back up the intro screen. And yeah, I'm going to set a poll. Who do you reckon's going to win? Put your vote in. And remember, if you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. There we go. I have just put up the current table for this group, so you can have a look. Sorry about obviously having to resize it. I wasn't prepared. We literally just got a minute to go. Then we going. Exciting times. So who do you think's gonna win? RDG or 48? No one's voted yet. Thirty seconds. And seconds. So let's just have a look where we are. So we've got a kind of little bit of a split here. Got another tank coming in over, I'd imagine coming down on the left-hand flank. At the moment, they're very heavy for the point, and we are good to go. We are off. There we are down there. Coming in along this road straight into the point. Can't quite see them in sight yet. There we go, see them down the road. Just going to hold back here slightly and see whether they can get any long range shots. And again, these first couple of kills is quite important for this cap of the midpoint. You can just see them over in the hedge line over there. Obviously, it'd be slightly difficult for them just purely on this weather. Yeah, just looking over there. See them in the hedge line, either side. So we've got one tank holding back. They are just inside the capping sector. Both teams are. Recon planes just come over, so they have a rough idea on where they're going to be. 48th are going to cap first, by the looks of it. It's very quiet on the front line so far. Not sure what he was shooting at there, because there is nothing there. It has just given his position away, which isn't the most ideal. Where are we? is it? Got behind. In this forest over here. And again, he's got a nice little position. Won't be able to see much. But at the moment, we've got a bit of a standoff. Just waiting for them to make a move. And then with this game, it's a lot down to patience. Because you don't want to move too early and give away your position. But also, you don't want to be sat in the same position the whole game and not actually doing any good for the cause. But we do have a tank moving over here. He's got to be careful because there is a tank down there. And we've got another tank moving in on the left. They have just sent a recon plane over. Which will pick up this one tank. He is relocating. That's quite a smart move, to be fair. And that is the first precision of the game, and it was a big miss. Now they've literally got a tank right in front of each other. They must see each other shortly. Must do. Got another tank coming in as well. So we've got two tanks here. So this point should become contested. Why is it not becoming contested? So we do have a precision coming in. And by the looks of it, it is an accurate one. Just missed. Literally, it's got his tracks, but it just missed. So they both used one precision strike each. They've literally got to do something soon, surely. My poor viewers. Commander's bringing someone in. Okay, it's this tank here. The point is now contested. That's why it wasn't contested, because there wasn't a full crew. So now we've got 2 full tanks here. We might actually see something quite interesting. This weather. Their poor vision in that tank is going to be horrendous, isn't it? So he has taken a shot. Dive behind cover. He needs to be careful because there is a tank just in front of him. That still has got eyes on. Again, this visibility's terrible. So they are going for the recap. And he's been taken out. Just literally to the right. Contested currently. Need to be so careful. That tank may show up. Even I'm struggling to see him. He's looking left. Oh, there is a tank over there. That might be why. Right, sorry. Oh, he is looking left. And here is the other tank. So he's looking left, so he's suspecting there is a tank somewhere over here. In fact, there's literally a tank just over there. All they need to do is just nudge a little bit forwards and look right. That would have just given away his position. Trying to figure out what he's trying to shoot at. Like a big game of hide and seek, this, isn't it? One of these teams literally must do something soon. Like all the action's happening over on the other side. On the flanks. We've literally got two tanks here, opposite each other. They can't see each other. I'm trying to figure out what both teams, like, their strategy is. So obviously with 48th, they've capped first. They're holding first. There is no need for them to move because they have capped. However, the Axis, I'm just going to say Axis because it's a mouthful, RDG and Zulu Squad Recon. They need to recap, but they're not really recapping. Really not sure what's happening. Okay, we got a bit of movement. I like it. Now we should be able to see that tank. There's one. There's two. Good shooting there. Big shout out to We Massacre's tank. Should have pinged that as well, I'd assume. If he could, should be able to see it. No, not quite. Just the other side. Oh, you might be able to see it on a clear day, but I think that hay bale is just in the way. No, he's... Oh, there we go. You should be able to see him now. There's one. Behind the hay bale now. Needs to push forward. Forward and right. Being shot from different angles here. Ricocheted. Not the most easiest shots. Ricocheted. Just missed. He's taken up his original position. And he's down. Not sure which one of them got it, but I think it could be the one from the left. Who is over here? There was some good shooting. Not the easiest. Where are they? There's no one over here. Maybe it's that one. So disorientated today. There's one tank. And there's the other. They are starting to cap now. This is going to be the first time this match that this point has changed hands. Hopefully now we will see a bit more action over this midpoint. I would assume that tank's now just going to push straight up the red road, help support his mucker, and go from there. Three, two, one, and there it is. We have changed hands. For those that are dropping in, I do have a target that I want to get to 150 subscribers. So please drop a subscribe. Show your love, show your support. Let's see what we're currently on. 146. So 4 more. Oh no. Yeah, 4 more to make it to my goal. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. So welcome to my channel, those that have just joined. I am streaming a DMT competitive match. This is the Sherman group round 2, and it is RDG / ZSR versus the 48th. We have literally just seen the midpoint change hands for the first time for this game. A lot of action happening on our flanks. Let's just hope we see a little bit more action now in the midpoint. They're going to be scanning left and right. There is a recon plane, an enemy recon plane coming over the point. It's not going to reveal much. It may... Actually, it will. It will reveal both these tanks. The point is now contested. A precision strike has been put. I've got to say, whoever's in this tank, who is in this tank? Ghost. He has been relocating after each recon plane, which to be fair is really good for this one reason. That when this precision strike comes in, it's going to miss him. Oh, maybe not, actually. Yeah, there it is. Shells coming in there. You can see them in the distance. It has brought the challenges today. The fact that the weather is on. Visibility's not that great. Even my markers aren't showing up that well. We do have a potential little face-off here. Repairing the tank. And again, visibility is so bad. Deciding to reverse out that position. How have they got eyes on? Creating distance there. Okay, we've had a little bit of movement now on the midpoint. Let's have a look back. So, let's see what tank this is. I reckon this is We Massacre's tank again. And it is. He's literally just right by the midpoint. We know right in front of him there are two tanks waiting to pull that trigger. Visibility is not on our team here. Both teams will be having their struggles. There we go, they're both in the midpoint now. They are slowly capping. The axes need to counteract this. At the moment we haven't got big combat scores, so they need that point from the holding the midpoint. Both teams need a big point game. There we go. The tank has come out of cover. Guns left, guns left. There's one. He's received one. And he's down. Bit too hard and aggressive there. Oh, and the second one's down as well. Can they see each other? The answer to that is potentially yes. A recon plane has just come over. They will exactly know where that tank is now. There's one. Just a little bit short there. We know there is another tank to the right. Oh no. Here it comes. Trooper. Get out of there. Quick. There's one. Haven't got time to react. 3, 2, 1, and it is gone. Two tanks gone really quickly there. That is really going to put 48th on the back foot. Are we going to see all 4 tanks in this midpoint? In the capping sector? That is a lot of weight to budge. Coming straight up the red road now. Where is this tank going to go? What's it going to do? Who's going to be our mate? There's one. There's a ricochet. Where is that coming from? Looks like it's coming from the side. Straight down the road. Just missed it. And again, that is going to put a lot of pressure on them. Are they going to start taking forward positions now to prevent them from even entering into the sector? We know we massacres coming up the red road. So he's just over there in the distance. You can just kind of see the red blotch. I would expect he's probably holding back till he's got some teammates to move up with him. Not really sure what 48 are doing here. Are they going to use a pincer kind of movement where they literally just push straight into the point with a 3-tank push? Okay, a recon plane has been sent across, which will show exactly where they all are. one tank over here. Behind me. So we've got one here. And all over this side. We've got another tank here on this flank. You can just see there's a tank moving over there to the right. There's one. Bluff that first shot. And it's down. Who's in this tank? Ross. Well done, Ross there. There's the first tank. You can see another tank there coming through the woods. Just the other side of that building. Is it moving? Not sure what it's shooting at there. There is a tank. And he got it. What a good shot, to be fair. Not the most easiest with the visibility and the fact that it's going through trees. But we massacre. There's literally another tank just there. Who's going to see who first? They must be able to see each other. They definitely can see each other. Yes, there is a slight bush, but it's not too big. There's also another tank over there just to my left. What's that tank doing? Ow! They've literally got nowhere to go. Nowhere to hide. And it's down. He needs to be careful though, because just literally just over there is another tank that definitely will be zeroing on him. Also, just literally over on the crossroads, there is another tank. Must be able to see each other. Oh ho 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 ho! Shooting twigs. Use that reload to your advantage. There's one. I think that was turret though. He's getting double swiped. There he is. Double tapped. We know there's a tank over here. How do we know that? Wow, they're starting to cap. Needs to be careful that he doesn't fully cap 4th point. Have we got a bit of an Austin Powers moment going? This one little lonely soul on his own. Can't quite see that other tank. Just missed that. Where is he? They have got 3 tanks in the capping sector there. They're both shooting at the midpoint. And the midpoint has just changed hands. How long will it take for them to recap this? That is some really good long range shooting there. That's literally coming across the map. Or we're going to see some long range kills then. However, what we could see, someone coming in from the flank, doing some damage. He's using the hay bales perfectly. How did he miss that? There's one. There was two. What a shot. Who's in that wee massacres tank again? And again, some nice long range shooting there. Doesn't make it easier with this weather. We do have a flanking tank. Let's go and have a look. Let's see what they're up to. There it is. Who's in it? Sergeant Bounce. He's literally going to come in right behind them all. There's one in. There's two. And it is down. They're stacking heavy on this side. Was that just strategic move? That flanking tank causing that distraction whilst they moved in? If it was, that was very smart. And that is down. He's also given himself a bit of cover to be able to do some crucial repairs. There's one tank down. Just see it in the distance. They're going to double rep this. We are literally heading into the last 15 minutes of this game. Remember, like and subscribe. Show your support. Literally got to get 4 more subscribers to reach my goal. If you haven't liked or subscribed, then do it. Okay, they fully repped here. They know there is a tank just the other side of that building. This is where they need to go hard and aggressive. Put them back in their spot before they become victim. Hang on a minute. They could definitely see him. Hang on a minute, we could be seeing a little update here. Oh no. There's one. And he's clipping. And he's down. Do you know what? He done a fantastic job there. Being there, he's taken out what? 2, 3 tanks? Fair play. They done their job. What a fantastic shot. I could only just see it. And I've got a better zoom than they have. Oh my god. Didn't see it. Had its engine turned off and everything. I think, oh no, I thought they were stuck then. Here we go. They're starting to become aggressive now. There's one. There's literally just another one on the other side. Stay patient. Stay vigilant. TC, make sure you're looking, because it's just about to poke out. There's one. Reverse back, reverse back. And he's down. Where's the recon tag there? Oh no. Oh no. And he's down. That's emotional, isn't it? And he's down. Double teams by the looks of it. Then straight down the road. Here comes another. Oh. Not a bad little spot. Fair enough. Be interesting to see how they get out with it, definitely with the new mechanics of the game. And we might see some more action. There's one. And there's two. Literally 6 minutes of the game left. RDG and ZSR have wiped out all their tanks. They don't currently have a single tank on that field. Ghost, you can't park there, mate. However, you might be able to see from there quite a lot. I see what's carrying over in that HQ. having a bit of a gaggle. Free cruiser over here. The final one's in the left H. Hi guys, team photo! Have they just had a deploy? Here we go. Here is the team photo. Water beauty boys. What a photo. Picturesque. Last 2 minutes. They're literally just counting down the time. Here we are. It was a quite slow start at the beginning. However, we have seen some fantastic gameplay from both teams. We've seen some really good flanking tanks, some distracting tanks, seen some aggressive tank play, tactical tank play, and what a game it has been. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Literally got 1 minute 30. By the looks of it, they have given up. Which it is what it is. They've got 2 tanks now. We got a nice team photo. Remember, like and subscribe. Let's see what we're on. Whilst we're here, let's go and have a look at the tables. Let's see what it means. So, with the second win, obviously, of this week, or this round, ZSR and RDG should go to the top. Depending on the points, if they've had a high point game, then that could put them at the top of the table. What does that mean for 48th? Depending on the other games, but I reckon they'll still will be mid-table. It doesn't mean that's the end for them at all. Anything can happen. We've still got another, like, what, 1, 2, 4 rounds. So literally anything could happen. Let's have a look at the fit scores. There's one crew with 95. Got some big scores there. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure. I should be streaming at the weekend. I think I've got a Friday night one. Then I've got a game on Saturday, so I'm actually playing. So I won't be behind the microphone. But stay tuned. I should publish a schedule, but it is Remembrance Sunday, so I won't be doing anything Sunday. I'll be at the Cenotaph. Anyways, it's been a pleasure, guys and girls. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Remember, like and subscribe. I do need 4 more subscribers to reach my goal. So come on, let's do it with this stream.